Good morning. This is your friend Keith, and I'm coming to you live from Sterling, Virginia. I wanted to share with you today a little bit about our garden. So it's springtime, May 6th, 2017. Been at the home now for probably 23 years, and we've really done a lot of work around the garden. So I should say, Debbie's done all the planting, I've done all the grunt work. She's done a good chunk of grunt work as well, but what I want to do is just give you a little tour of our flowers, and this is why I think spring is probably everyone's favorite time of the year. So let's take a look and see what's out here today. So here's the front walk. We've got just a lot of flowers, a little late in the year now, but we still have some azaleas in bloom, and some azaleas that actually are dying off at this point. We had a couple cold winters, so we think the flowers on the top died off, but here we got some pink blooms still floating here. So a lot of stuff. We got peonies, of course, starting to come alive now. Just beautiful flowers. If you can just take a look and see what these things are like. Really spectacular. More azaleas. Of course, now we have variegated hostas. Of course, everyone knows these are the irises now in full bloom. Coming down the side of the house. This, of course, I think is, I forget what this is called. It might be an Alaskan something. I don't know what it is. Anyway, here's some more hostas. Still earlier in the year, they're going to get flowers. Our azaleas, of course, that have they've died off. It's been about a week they've come in. So here are more irises. That liriope, of course, that's been cut back and now it's starting to come up. Our holly trees. And if you're coming in off of the path that goes between the houses, common ground, this is the path to our backyard. That bird you hear up there in the tree is a cardinal. So again, here's part of our backyard. This is our little fire area. Okay. We had quite a rainstorm yesterday, so of course everything looks fantastic. Very plush. Move over to this side here. Here's the back of the house. Come into the garden over here, and we've got lots of hosta back here, as you can see. Peonies. Look at these things. Just a gorgeous flower. Beautiful. And of course, what you see coming up back here, those are hydrangeas. So we have beautiful. They're going to be a kind of a baby blue hydrangea that'll be coming up. More irises, of course, and lamb's ear, hosta, just everything's coming in bloom. This is a mosquito bush. I mean, I'd make excuse me, a butterfly bush, smoke bush. More lamb's ear. Here we go. This is indigo. Gorgeous flower, gorgeous plant. This, you know, the funny thing, if you look down at the roots here, would you believe it? But in the wintertime, this completely dies off, isn't even there. There's nothing above the soil. It just dies off. Little side garden. This is Debbie's antique bicycle. We just had this leaning against the tree. I always tell her I think we have these things in the gardens to provide trace minerals back into the soil. So we'll see. Here's our garden. Nothing quite growing yet at this point, but we have garlic. Lots of garlic that we planted. This was put in last October, I believe, or November. And it winters. We cover it up, mulch it pretty good. And now we've got garlic plants coming up. So we've got, gosh, probably 30, maybe 40 garlic plants there. Here's our asparagus over on the side. Our blackberry bushes. We'll come down to the edge of the street here. It looks like I got to pick up the trash here. We did a little gardening. And one of my favorite flowers is this pink. And if you see all those pink flowers, this is called Missouri primrose. I'm going to give you a better shot of it, but here's the border of our house. All these gladiolas that are here, irises, more yucca. The phlox, which is the green plant along the edge of the rocks, that's now since died off. Those flowers are now gone. We have a beautiful phlox that comes out in a purple color. More glads. A peach tree. You see we got some little peaches coming, right? Pretty exciting. This is a lilac bush. I should have taken a photo of this last week, but this was just, the lilacs were everywhere on it this year. So very abundant with flowers. Let me come around the side of the driveway and then we'll go up the driveway as if I'm pulling in. And again, there's some more peonies. They haven't quite blossomed. And we'll come around, and then this is one of my favorite paths right here. So this is kind of a little walkway that we have that goes between the vegetable garden and the flower garden. And would you just take a look at the abundance of the Missouri primrose? This stuff is like a weed. It just takes over. In about 15, 20 more days, this stuff won't be here anymore. The flowers kind of pass off when the heat starts getting up. And we won't see it again until either late fall, we'll get maybe a late bloom, or perhaps again we'll have to wait till next spring. But this is just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Of course, we got some grapevines there. Got to really get in and work on those because we haven't had a production of grapes in quite a few years. So I wanted to share that with you. By the way, here is, you probably recognize this. This is lavender. We have lavender everywhere. So we tend to pick that and we just use it for fragrances in the house and things like that. But anyway, there you go. That's the garden.